good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning again. Today, Tuesday, the 11th of June, 2024. And you're welcome to the program, Breakfast Delight. The program that will bring is your everyday tonic that will bring to you on Keen Media to help you to continue to move on with your job, with your skill, with your office work, so that you can enjoy doing that work seamlessly. Once you love doing what you do, you're happy doing it. You just so that productivity will come in and you start making landmark achievement in whatever you do. That is why we are here on Keen Media, as we are entertaining you, we enlighten you, and we are also informing you. So on this segment where we are now, we're moving to the next segment of the program, which is My Health, My Life. It has to do with our health. How healthy are you? How do you take care of your head? What do you eat? Remember, let your food be your medicine. When you eat good, that means you won't have any cost to go to the hospital for one illness or the other. But when you don't eat good, you have this, you have that, you want to see your doctor. Though it is good that we go for medical checkup, but when we eat well and we eat good, we live healthier. Good morning. This morning means, nutritionist Sahid. The short guy.
Good morning, Ma.
Okay, you're welcome to the program again this morning.
Yeah.
All right. So how are you doing?
I'm fine.
Okay. Are you trying to keep healthy in this our economic situation we are?
We need to take good care of ourselves, no matter what happens. But the body also needs food.
Yes, exactly.
Nutrition, food, and good health and lifestyle. We need to do it.
Right. So we don't have any choice, even though the economy is not friendly. What our nutritionist is trying to tell us is that no matter what happens, we should eat good. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to have big money to eat big bulk. When you have little money, eat carbohydrates, protein, fruits, drink water. That is nutritious food. Okay, this morning, Mr. Nutritionist, I don't want to call you Mr. I want to say Nutritionist Sayed Odishoga. What are we looking at this morning as far as our health is concerned on the program My Health, My Life?
Okay. Good morning, everyone at home. We'll be talking about diabetes today.
Okay.
The causes and what can we do, and the types of diabetes we have.
Okay.
Basically, to a layman, we can say diabetes is just too much excess sugar in the bloodstream.
Okay.
Due to what? Due to what we take in, and also the lifestyle in which we also do. Looking at that, we will now go back to our so-called carbohydrates. Too much of sugar is just like in process. When you take too much of carbohydrate food, like yam, rice, eba, amala, those things. One thing is just the body needs 5% of these carbohydrate food. This carbohydrate food, intake of this carbohydrate food, what it does is just it will go through the system and it breaks down into glucose, from glucose to sugar. And what the percentage in which the body needs for a daily activities is just 5% of it. But looking at that, what we consume every day, we consume nothing less than 100% of this carbohydrate food.
Wow.
Even eating this carbohydrate food, another thing we also take, assuming I take rice or bread and beans, and someone will have to take like let's say a bottle of Coke. They think, I just need something to just cool myself, just to let my belly full. But we don't need that. But what we truly need is what will give our cells and our body nutrients. We don't need to have a full belly, but we need to take a food that is nutrition to our body. And this diabetes is classified into two. We have type 1, okay, and we have type 2.
All right.
And type 1 is just a means in which there are less of insulin in the body. What does insulin do? Insulin is an agent that breaks the carbohydrate food. That's the glucose. It's just the way it's just is the way it's been done is just it moves, it extracts the carbohydrates into glucose, from glucose to what? To sugar. But if there is not much of this insulin in the body will feel very tired because it's what the body needs energy to work. Assuming if there's no energy, if the body does not produce energy, what you will feel is just you will feel tired. Because little sugar boosts your strength, gives you strength. But too much of it, it causes another thing entirely.
So type 1, diabetes type 1 is the one where we have low
Low
sugar. You don't take enough sugar. That's why most people will be feeling tired almost every time. Is that the kind of a symptom you see?
One thing is just, it's not that low sugar in sense,
Okay.
but too much of sugar in the body. But one thing is just the insulin.
Okay.
The
That the insulin is low.
Is the insulin is assuming when someone goes down to have diabetes every day, when that person is has chronic diabetes, when such person goes to the hospital, he needs sugar, he needs energy.
Okay. Nutritionist, let's do it this way, sir.
Okay.
You have said diabetes is divided into two.
Yes.
Type 1
And type 2.
and type 2. When we say diabetes type 1, what does it mean? What does it mean that in the body, is it that there is no sugar at all or the insulin is low? Let's get that before we now move to the second
Okay.
type.
There's sugar in the body,
Okay.
but there's low insulin.
Okay. That is type 1.
Type 1.
All right.
And also type 2 is just too much of sugar in the bloodstream. It has established the body has gotten too much sugar in the body. That's why there's someone, when you are diagnosed with diabetes, and they will tell you you need insulin. When you won't be able to find, and the insulin is a little bit of in the body, but they will tell you you will need insulin. That will be 3 times in a week. A bottle of insulin costs a lot. For what? To survive. Because without the insulin, the body won't secrete the sugar in which the body needs.
Okay. The insulin, is it something you consume or it has to be administered to you in the hospital?
Insulin is not what you consume.
Okay.
But insulin is in the system.
Okay.
It's just how God network or creates the system of the body.
Okay. So when the insulin is low, for them to make it to be on that appropriate level,
Yes.
they need to work on that insulin. So which one is deadlier amongst the two, type 1, type 2? Which one comes first? Which one comes second? Which one is primary? Which one is secondary?
Both of them are also in the same range. But let us look at it. We have high blood pressure. No, what's it called? Diabetes, the high one, and we have low.
Okay.
The low one is very dangerous because there's
So which one is that high one? Which is dangerous? Is it
no.
diabetes 1?
No. Normally we have high blood pressure, diabetes, too much of sugar and less of sugar.
Okay.
Those are the two things.
Okay.
High sugar, you can still control it.
What is that one called? Is that the one that's called type 1 or type 2?
Type 1.
Okay.
Then type 2 is the low one.
Okay.
The low sugar.
Okay. So what kind of lifestyle does one need to put up with for you to avoid either type 1 or type 2? Okay. Or is it natural for one to go have any of the two?
Let us look at it. We have there's one hereditary gotten from parents because of the gene. If one's parent has diabetes, no matter what, the children also will have to have diabetes. Yes, because it's gene. and each parent, assuming the father has diabetes,
Okay, and the mother does not have.
the mother does not
Okay,
have.
so what will happen to the children?
The children will have.
Okay, because the father
Has.
has. Okay.
It's just donating. The father will donate his own gene. The mother will also donate his own gene.
Okay.
And the gene comes together.
Okay.
When the genes come together,
Yeah.
no matter what, that child will be prone to diabetes.
But if the mother's gene is stronger than the father's gene, is it possible that the child will not have diabetes? You know, I'm looking at the strength of the gene now. If the mother's gene is stronger than the father's gene, is it possible that the child, he or she is not likely to have diabetes as he or she grows up?
And some, yes, he might not, but it depends on. After the I talked on lifestyle. Everybody is prone to have such illness, but the way you manage yourself, watch the lifestyle you go through, and what you take in. What you take in, and the lifestyle
You live in.
you live in.
Yeah. Okay.
Assuming, what are the things we need to do, we don't need to take
To avoid
to
such.
avoid such?
To make it escalate. So what are those things that we need to do to avoid having that diabetes?
Number one is just we should limit ourselves to eating of too much carbohydrate food. Reduce carbohydrate food.
Okay.
That because most of it boils down to sugar.
Okay.
Then also, you taking drink, too much of drink. Someone will just I just need to take drink.
Which kind of drink? We have any drinks? So we have soft drinks. We have dry gin. We have hard drinks. So we need to actually explain it so that we'll know. We have water, which is ordinary drink.
Okay.
So are you talking about soft drinks that contains sugar
Okay.
or sweeteners? Is that what you're talking about? So that we'll get the message straight.
Yeah. One thing is just let's look at it, categorize everything together. Looking at soft drink. Soft drink also without adding sugar. Those drinks, those minerals we take, the Coke,
You don't want to mention
okay, those drinks we take,
soft
drinks we take, without adding sugar, we can consume it
Yeah.
because of the bitterness of it. What helped the sugar in which is being put inside these soft drinks are what are those things that make it sweetener for us to consume. And let's move out of that soft drink also. Let's go to these beers of
Okay, the
stuff, and the
alcoholic drinks.
drinks.
Okay.
Most of them also contain
Sugar.
a lot of
Yeah.
sugar
Yeah.
in it.
Even though they taste bitter or somehow,
Yes,
all they still contain sugar. Yes.
sugar.
Yes.
And let's look at this as an example. Taking a cold soft drink, putting it down, and also taking a cold water and like four cubes of sugar into it. Let's put the 4 cube of sugar into that cold water. The measurement of sugar in both are the same. Some people will say, is it not water? Water is good for the body. We know that water is good for the body. But the consumption of the sugar in it, that is it.
Once sugar has been added to that water.
It's the same thing.
So what can we do now? What can we do to address this situation? Or we have established the fact that diabetes is something that is natural for somebody to is prone to have, depending on the lifestyle. Even if it is hereditary that your parents have it, the kind of lifestyle you live sometimes may even make you not to have it in the later part of your life. What can we do? What would be the solution for those who already have that illness now? What should be the solution? What should they do?
Okay, those who have diabetes for now, it's just they need to abstain from some things.
Okay, like
Such as sugary things,
all right.
sweetening things,
Okay.
and moving away from these what's it called drinking and smoking.
Smoking too is part of it.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, it also causes it.
Wow.
Too much of smoking. What it does for the body is just, it also, what are the symptoms in which we see in the person that has diabetes? Normally, such person urinates frequently. And also, the person get tired easily. And such person also have swelling legs. And also, the person, if such person has wound in the body, maybe the leg or any part of the body, it's the wound does not get healed easily because of what? Too much of sugar in the system. Because it needs because the body needs what? The body needs something to clothe the blood.
We thank you so much, nutritionist Sahid Shoga, this morning. But before we go this morning, your final words on the program, your piece of advice as a nutritionist. You believe so much that the good food that we eat makes us healthy, makes us to be okay. So we want to hear from that, your professional perspective. What would be your advice to Nigerians watching us right now, as far as their health is concerned, having a healthy lifestyle, before we go on the program?
Okay, my advice to everyone at home is just we need to take cognizance of what we take in and be conscious of what we do, our lifestyle. Remember, what we do today matters a lot for the future. Let's watch what we eat, the lifestyle we do. Let us also be cautious of ourselves, and also let us check ourselves day in, day out, because most of those illness we have is in our body. We cause it, sometimes we cause it by ourselves, and sometimes ignorance of what we do. Let us eat well, rest well, and do more of exercise.
Wow. Okay, let us eat well, rest well, and do more of exercise. Do exercise a lot, rest well, and eat well, and you're going to be healthy. Thank you so much, nutritionist Sahid Shoga, for coming to give us insightful, very insightful topic this morning on diabetes. Even though we've known what diabetes is, but at least today's, I'm sure it has also opened our eyes to some little things that we feel it doesn't matter, but they really matter a lot. See, we'll come your way next time on the program, My Health, My Life, where we'll meet nutritionist Sahid again. Keep healthy. Wealth is very important, but health is more important. A healthy lifestyle gives you that wealthy lifestyle that you want to live. So we'll come your way next, but don't go, as the program continues on King Media. Fauziya Salakosan is my name. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to always subscribe. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube page, kindly subscribe and follow us on all our social media handles, King Media NG. You always get us there. Thank you so much. Thanks to the producer and the director, Muhyiddin Yunus. The next program and the next segment comes in shortly after this musical break. Thank you so much for tuning in.